So let me ask you a question. So you went to school, right?
Yeah.
So and then when the teacher had to pick your brain and be like, let's see what you know, right?
Yeah.
Did you tell the teacher, hey, I feel like you're trying to
if you're trying to tell me what I should do, yeah.
That's what you told the teacher?
No, I have a problem. You're trying to tell me you should be like this. No, that's not true. I didn't say it to do that, bro. You don't know me, so you shouldn't say it. Irish and Greek. You can stop filming me if you want, though, bro.
All right, no, you good. You talking to me. It's okay.
Cool, but I'm just
good.
Nice.
This is only for security purposes.
I don't believe that. Why security?
There's a lot of cameras everywhere.
I get that, yeah, but cool. Okay.
In this nation, I'm going straight from Genesis to Revelation. He showed the way. You ain't gotta lose to every temptation that come your way. If you sin, then repent, then facing another day. I could feel his eyes on me, the evil thing that I'm praying. Ay, I ain't never claimed to be perfect, but let me say, ay, I will overcome. I'm saying this with my faith, and I'm supposed to be here. My existence ain't no mistake. Okay, prayer be our weapon now. Trying to go that extra mile. Gotta keep that hedge around. We big dogs stepping out. Tic-tac-toes on my demons had to X them out. Money this, money that, don't let money stress you out. Your bread might decrease when you finally take the leaven out. Punchline so plush, Christ is the only plug.
I would say I'm super schooled in it, but I'm getting to know him recently.
All right. So let me ask you a question, right? You say
hey, Phil, where's this going, by the way?
Oh, no, this is for security purposes, so you don't got to worry too much about the camera, right?
Yeah.
So,
is it going to be posted anywhere?
If you want it to be posted, you don't. If you don't, then you don't have to. You don't have to be posted, right? But, yeah. So, what is love according to the Bible?
I don't know.
You don't know, but you love God, though, right?
Yeah.
So how can you love somebody but don't know what love is?
It's a feeling, brother.
It's a feeling.
I don't believe I need someone to tell me what I know in my heart. That's been God-given instincts and feelings that have been planted in myself and everyone else. You know.
So you say you don't need someone to tell you how to love God. That's what you're trying to say.
No. I thought you asked me how do I know it's love.
No, what I asked was, all right, if you say you love God, how don't you know what love is according to the Bible?
Why do I need to?
Are we gonna show you right now?
I'm seriously asking. I'm not trying.
No, because if we say we love God, right, and let's just say, right, a lot of people say they're Christians, right?
Okay,
Christian is mean what? A follower of Christ, right? So if you say you love God, right, you have to know what love is according to the Bible to show God that you really love Him, right? Just like if, for example, you see a beautiful woman out here and you say, "Hey, I love you," it's about your what? By your actions, right?
Yeah.
You got
living in His image, right?
Yeah.
Would that be love?
We're gonna see. Let's get 1 John 5:3. Go. And then 2 John 1:6.
2 John to the 1 verse 6.
Bring it out.
And this is love.
And what?
And this is love.
So this is love. Come on.
That we walk after His commandments.
That we do what?
That we walk after His commandments.
That we walk after His commandments. Do you know any commandments according to the Bible?
I don't.
Okay. So,
like I said, I just got baptized last March. I just started walking with God a little bit. I haven't been full time, you know.
That's
here's the thing, though. I'm not sitting here trying to act like I know a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a lot.
No, I'm just trying to test your. I'm just trying to test your knowledge.
I'm being upfront. I don't have a lot of knowledge. Straight up.
Okay, so
I'll be 100% upfront.
All right, so you say you got baptized last March. That's almost a year.
Vision.
All right, so yeah, if you got baptized, wait, did you? Let me ask. After you got baptized, did you do like try to walk with God like a straight and narrow path, or you just got baptized and say I'm gonna call it with that?
No, I try to walk with God.
Okay. So you should know at least a few commandments.
Should
right?
I though? Like,
of
what
course.
should? How are you to say that to me?
Thou shalt not kill.
I'm just saying, though, like
she knows something. I don't know if she believe in God, though, but she knows commandments.
That's awesome, though. I'm not sitting here saying I know a lot. I said that from the beginning, right?
But
so you're tell me what I should know.
You should.
You know what I mean?
You should. Let me tell you why. Matter of fact, let me ask you something right quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
A sincere question.
That's cool.
What is your ethnicity? Like, where's your father, your mother from?
From Irish and Greek. You can stop filming me if you want, though, bro.
All right, no, you good. You good. You're talking to me. It's okay.
Cool, but I'm just asking
nicely. This is only for security purposes.
But I don't believe that. Why security?
There's a lot of cameras everywhere.
I get that, yeah, but cool. Okay.
All right, so back to the question. Where's your people from? You said Irish and what else?
Irish and Greece.
So where's your father from?
Greece.
And your mother is Irish?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So according to the Bible, your people will be from the nation of Esau, right? So Esau will be today in this society. They will be the Caucasians, all right?
Right.
So when we ask people how they show God they love him, or do you really love God, it's a real question that we trying to ask, because what? For someone to say they love God, right? Because the scripture says what? They honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me, right? So I could just say I love God, right? But if I'm not putting that action in of keeping his commandments, then I'm a liar.
I agree.
All right? So all these brothers you see right here, right? We keep the commandments, right? We keep the commandments to the T. All right?
That's all.
So I'm gonna show you something right quick. Come on, let's get that.
Titus chapter 1 verse 6. See,
Bring it out.
they profess that they know God.
They do what?
They profess that they know God.
So a lot of people say that, hey, I know God, I got a good connection. God, me and God is like this, locked in. Come on.
But in works.
But in what?
But in works.
But in who?
But in works.
But in works. So let me ask you, after you got baptized, what works did you do for the Most High?
What's your goal with this video? Like, curious, at the end production of it.
Hey yo, Shalom family. This is your beloved Captain Chaazaq right here in Palm Beach County. If it's in your spirit, we're asking that you send a $7 donation to our CashApp to build up the ministry. Hold on, wait a minute. I know y'all want to see more exclusive content coming from us, right? If so, make sure y'all subscribe to our Patreon at TheeLoz Palm Beach. If you support the ministry, make sure y'all hit us up on the ground at LOZPBC. And also, remember, turn on post notification. Shalom.
I feel like it's sincere, but I could be wrong. And I'm just being real.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. So you went to school, right?
Yeah.
So and then when the teacher have to pick your brain and be like, let's see what you know, right?
Yeah.
Did you tell the teacher, hey, I feel like you're trying to
if you're trying to tell me what I should do, yeah.
That's what you told the teacher?
No, I have a problem with trying to tell me you should be like this, you know?
I'm just telling you what the Bible told me to do.
That's just
the
how
Bible said you should.
But I'm okay being wrong too. I'm okay being 100% wrong here. Like, I'm not saying I'm right.
And us too.
I stopped because you guys seem I'm interested. I respect you guys aren't doing it.
All right, so let me
continue
teaching, right? Let me continue teaching. Cause I'm the teacher, right? I'm trying to teach you. You don't have any type of knowledge in this, right?
I just want to stop for a little bit.
Wait, say Cap.
Yeah.
He said he was baptized. I got a precept for you on that.
All right, let's get it.
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 26.
Read up.
That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
By the what?
By the word.
So I'm not saying there's nothing bad with getting baptized in the water, but you got to get baptized in the word. Right? Which is the wisdom of God's understanding. Right? With that wisdom and understanding comes with the commandments, right? And you got to keep them, right? If you get baptized, right, if through spirit or in water, right, you got to keep the commandments. Right? If you're just getting baptized and say, hey, you trying to walk with an our power, but you don't know any commandments, or you don't not even keep it one, right? Then something is wrong. Something is wrong with the picture right here, right? You're just getting baptized just to say, hey, I'm getting baptized.
No, that's not true. I didn't say it to do that, bro. You don't know me, so you shouldn't say that. That's again, you're making assumptions.
All right, so what commandments are you keeping?
About you, bro. But here's the thing. I told you up front from the start, I don't know a lot. I'm not going here professing I'm the best discipline. What is it, discipline? I'm not saying I am. I'm just simply having a conversation, bro. You know what I mean? And I respect that you're calling us up to a higher level, being out here tonight. I respect that seriously. I do. You know what I'm saying? But you're assuming a lot that, like, I don't know if you just get baptized and you don't do anything else, you're not walking with it. I'm very aware. You can't just say, well, I go to church on Sunday and because then do nothing else the rest of the week, don't pray, don't connect with God. That doesn't mean you're doing shit, right?
If you say that you love God, right, you got to keep the commandments. Okay. And you never name one commandment that you know. Or I could ask you, what commandment are you keeping? Let me ask you that. What commandment are you keeping?
Okay, yeah, I told you, right? So why are you asking again when you already know the answer?
All right, so then you can't say that you love God if you don't know these commandments.
Okay. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can say what I want, though, but you can say what you want.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So baptism, baptized by the water, would that mean that you change after the baptism?
Nah.
Okay.
Does not.
All right.
You got to practice it. I'm not like, dude, I'm not sitting there acting like, you know, you can go do ayahuasca for a week, but if you don't change who you are every day, it don't mean anything.
Yeah.
That's a daily practice.
That's basically what we're trying to say.
I get
the whole baptism, that's the thing that we practice. We have to say, because you say baptism, we have to expound. That's
I want to try it, so it's all with his head. Repent, the time is now, cause you can't talk when you dead. Bible study in the AM, you should walk what it says. Straight and narrow path, like could walk